On the 9th day of Christmas, Doodle gave to me. Enter Destiny by CDmusic, Summon 2 Girls by Stormfly, The Golden by Bubble, Wario House by Fusion, Fabrication by Kias. Celestial Force by Minecraft, Tartarus by Rye, Say Can Pass by Zeph, and Zeta by Jenkins GB. The most successful shot thing right
bro,
I beat it. Fuck yeah, bro. Fuck yeah.
Wait, what?
I beat Edge of Destiny.
Let's go,
Let's
bro.
go, bro. I'm so stoked, bro. I'm so stoked. Oh my gosh.
GG, bro.
Iconic, this is for you, bro. I'm so sorry. Alright. Peace. Alright, you know, I'm gonna have to rush this review part because, you know, I didn't have much time, you know, I'm all late to uploading. But this level really it wasn't bad, it didn't suck, it was just, you know, I have a lot of history with this level since 2024. I was gonna go for it as the hardest. This level just kind of sucked, you know. It started off so good, I loved it, until I died to the ship 4 times. I got 91, 90 times 2, and then 89. So this level could have been better if my luck was better. I also died to the UFO like 25 times or more. So it could have been better. I feel like the UFO shit was like my fault. Most of it was my fault. It could have been way better though. I think the balancing could have been better. I didn't really have a problem with the cube. I didn't think it was even that bad. I just thought it was a UFO. The cube was really consistent. I passed it way more than I died to it. And it's just annoying still because it's such a big sharp in the difficulty. So even if I was consistent with it, it was still annoying to get past. And the wave before it was also not fun. But overall, it was a decent level, but it just sucked because of my luck. I wish this level, I don't know, it could have been made better. It has so much potential. And yeah, there's not much to say. You know, I started off a long time ago. I do think it is definitely harder than Solar Flare. I just don't think I can't give a valid opinion, you know. This was the last level I did without CBF, so anything I beat after is with CBF, including Archers. So I can't give a valid opinion. But it was alright, you know. It could have been better, like I said, but, you know, I don't know what they were thinking balancing the shit, but it's fine. Still, the deck looks amazing. The level's still good in its own way. The gameplay mostly feels fair. It's boring at first, but once you're consistent, it's not really that boring. But it's very deceiving, you know. You do good runs on it. I mean, it wasn't deceiving to me, but it wasn't that deceiving to me, you know. I never even did 36-200. I got to the UFO first before doing that run. I never did any better run than that, because I didn't need to. I don't like doing big runs, but yeah, the swing copter after UFO sucks. The ending is very fun. It's just, you know, you're so nervous. This level's got me so nervous. I've never been more nervous in my life in any level than, like, compared to like this level. The nerves I got on this level were insane. I just, the part right before the UFO is when all the nerves start building up, like when the transition to the UFO. It's so nerve-wracking. But you know, it's my, you know, that's just all me, you know. It was just the nerves I got. It's probably not the same for others. The only bad part about this level is everything before the cube, the 36 cube. It's just so boring. And when you get to cube, that's when you, like, the first actual real hard part. It's consistent, but it's hard. But it's actually the first part you're gonna be like, oh shit, I gotta lock in. Because everything before that cube, you kind of could just like coast. I was just like not even like locked in during that, like during everything before the 36 cube. I was kind of just like talking. I didn't deafen until like after that cube, because I didn't feel like I need to concentrate. You don't really need to concentrate. Even in the wave, it got so consistent. It's hard, but it got consistent. And yeah, the duel was fine. I love the duel. I know I'm kind of out of the, like, getting all these parts out of place, but the duel was good. I died to it a lot at the beginning. Didn't die there after, like, I passed like 20 times in a row. The wave, I only had one death at the wave at 55 somehow. I do not know how. I got there so many times and I only died there like once, and that was like right before I beat it. So I was kind of hoping I never died there, but it's fine. I love this level. You know, I love the deco. I love the vibes. I love the atmosphere. You know, it makes you get so nervous, but it could have been done better. The beginning, especially. The second half is perfect, in my opinion. Even the UFO. The UFO was my fault. The second half, or should I say, like except the first quarter of it, the last 3/4 of it is perfect, in my opinion. Because even with the cube, it's just not boring. So yeah, I would recommend this. Just get consistent with the UFO, and afterwards, don't worry about like the cube. I mean, you gotta worry about the cube. Obviously, it's the hardest part, but it'll get consistent. It's so consistent once you get it down, and everything before that's just boring. So yeah, just get consistent with the ending so you don't mess up when you get there. Those few times you get there.